we help people think about approaching this differently? Because, you know, they are where they are because of these relationships. So how do we get them to, you know, make it about the right decisions that affect these other people, but also themselves?
So I think an important factor is who is the average person that's really in that generation. So the average caregiver is a 49-year-old married woman. And you think about where she is, right? Usually in the peak or hitting the peak of her professional career.
Right, what should be.
What should be, right? So she's moving, she's helping her parents, maybe with elder care. There's some levels of financial support, maybe take them to the doctor or things of that nature. And then she probably has kids that are in middle school, high school, approaching college at some point. And thinking about all the priorities and the ways that she's being pulled, it's really important. And it impacts their time and money. So if she's away from the office, it could affect her raise, it could affect her bonus. If she takes time and leaves the workforce, that means she has less income, less 401k contribution, less Social Security. All of these things are really impacted that we don't think about the true cost oftentimes of caring for parents while you're also building a nest egg to help pay for college and plan for your retirement.
So how does that person, this 49-year-old married female, how does she create that balance of maybe helping the parents and working with where they are, and then also the kids? How do we get that balance? What does she do? Is there a couple steps we can recommend she takes?
Yeah, there are a few things. So a lot of it is going to depend on the age, right? So if we're assuming that the mom is 49 and her mom or dad may be, I don't know, in their 60s, 70s, ideally she has siblings, right? So all of the responsibility doesn't fall on her. So at that point, you know, there should be a family meeting, pool in those other siblings, maybe pool funds and come up with a care schedule, perhaps. If there is an opportunity to get like a long-term care policy, that's going to be really good as well. And then the siblings or the children can pool in on that as well. But it's going to be really important not to put all of that pressure on one person if there are other options.
That's good.
And I think it's important to be proactive and not reactive. So don't wait until you have a medical event with your parents that requires long-term care. I know I encourage my clients to have a family meeting very early while the parents are still fairly healthy and talk about roles and responsibilities. And, you know, people are moving away from their homes at times. So maybe you're not in your natural hometown and it requires you to travel to help take care of your parents. Who's making those decisions? Who's moving? Who's not moving? Who's financially able to do more than others? Or even getting that long-term care plan, as Shardea mentioned. So I think those are really, really important questions to have earlier on before you have those key life events.
If you would like more information about the topics and our guests featured in this series, please visit our website at PlanStrongerTV.com. Also, if you have a question you would like David to answer, please send it to questions@PlanStrongerTV.com.